I've got this black cast iron Kohler undermount sink that I want to replace with a stainless steel sink. At the time this was put in, we had black appliances and it matched those, but now with the stainless steel appliances we have, we'd like to put in a good quality stainless steel sink and a new faucet also. But these are extremely heavy, and I'm not sure exactly what the weight is. I'm going to guess maybe 80 pounds roughly. But got to first undo all of the drains, garbage disposal, everything else underneath. We'll take a look at that here in a moment, as well as the faucet. And then there's two bars that go underneath the sink on both sides here that support the sink, as well as a silicone seal that's all the way around the edge, which I'm going to cut with the Harbor Freight vibrating tool here and break that free. But I'm going to need to do some supporting for it so it doesn't go crashing down into the cabinet, and we'll take a look at that here in just a few moments. What I'm going to need to do underneath the sink here is remove the strainer drains here, unscrewing this keeper nut here and pulling that out, taking out the nut for the drain, take the drain assembly out, connection to the garbage disposal, disconnect the dishwasher drain line, and drop the garbage disposal out also, take it out. Going to shut off the supply lines back here for the water, although I'm going to do that, prefer to do that at the main line rather than the two valves here, because then you take a chance of those breaking or starting to leak and end up with a whole different set of problems. Also, we'll unplug any electric here, and once these, the garbage disposal and the strainer drain is out, then we can use the holes left in the sink as to grab onto or to put the tie-down strap through, which we'll do here in just a little bit. So I've removed everything from underneath the sink, the water supply lines, the drain, and the garbage disposal, everything that was connected to the sink, as well as the faucet itself. And now, up above, what I'm going to do is, or what I've done is, taken a 2x4 and laid it across lengthwise, run a tie down through the drains on both sides, and then crisscross the 2x4 to support it when I start to break the seal around it, as well as take the supporting brackets out. Okay, this is a multi-tool from Harbor Freight and multi-oscillating tool from Harbor Freight. And you can pick these up for $20 to $40 at the store or online, either way, whether they come with the cutting bits or not. I'm going to use this to cut underneath the lip of the counter to break loose the silicone seal that was put in there previously. And I'll have to go around the entire rim. And then I've got the sink secured again with the tie strap and the 2x4 across so it doesn't fall. But remember, a cast iron sink is extremely heavy. So we'll go ahead and start that. So the sink is out, again, very heavy, and the tie downs work great. The kind of tie downs I used were the kind that have the release button here, which helped out because I grabbed the one end of the tie down as I released it and kind of just lowered it down. And what I ended up doing was putting another set of tie downs. This sink happened to have the holes for the faucet also in it, and so I needed to put another tie down through those in order to kind of tilt it at an angle forward so I could then get it tilted, and I actually had to lift it through the top with some help and get it out that way. This is the sink after it's been removed, and as I was saying, I've got the holes. This particular sink, some of the undermount sinks don't have the holes for the faucets, in them, but this particular one did. So what I had to do, or what I did, was I fed also a tie-down strap through two of the holes here, back up around the same 2x4 that I had for the drain holes here. And what I did, it allowed me then to tilt the sink at an angle, and with that almost down at vertically, and what that allowed was me to clear the drain pipe and also the faucet inlets and everything that was against the wall, so I didn't take a chance of breaking those off, because again, this is very heavy. And then what I did was tilted the sink on end, so it was standing up this way, and two people, and we pulled it, put a moving blanket over the edge of the counter and pulled it up and over the edge, and was able to lift it out nicely that way.